So how much money do you need to start an e-commerce business in 2026? Well, specifically, I'll be mainly speaking about the Arab world. People always ask me, how much money do I need to start an e-commerce business in 25 or 2026? Well, here's the truth. People online are throwing numbers around. Some say you can start with nothing. Others say you need tens and tens of thousands of dollars. Well, I might be the right person to answer this question, since I've personally started 8 brands in my career, and I helped thousands of students launch their brands through my mentorship program. Today, I'll be breaking down 2 real businesses that we've launched at Baycom, mainly as a case study. One with $1,000 and one with $20,000, and what happened with each. So that by the end of this video, you'll know the real cost of starting an e-commerce business, what you should be doing exactly, and what to expect with your budget. But first, let's get one thing clear. There's no such thing as an e-commerce business that you can launch with $0. If you're not willing to invest money and time, then e-commerce isn't for you. There might be some, online business model that requires $0, but with the results that you can make from e-commerce, especially private labeling, you definitely need an amount to invest. But if you are willing to invest the time and money, then this video will give you a lot of clarity and direction on what your next steps should be. First, let's start by listing down what you'll actually spend on. The main things: product costs, shipping, content creation, ads, branding, website, and legal if needed as a start. And depending on your budget, you'll prioritize differently. Now, I bring out case study number 1. So business number 1, I started with literally just $1,000. Here's exactly how I spent it. I went product hunting on TikTok and found a trendy product. And speaking of trendy products, stay till the end because I have a surprise for you if you're struggling on finding your next potential winning product. So other sellers overseas were already launching those fast TikTok videos for this product. So I borrowed those to test the market in my country. So that means $0 on content. Then I built my Shopify website all by myself for $1 for the first month. I then ran ads at $20 a day for 3 consecutive days, just to validate the product first. That's $60 in ad spend testing. And once I saw sales coming in, I then ordered 50 units from Alibaba, which costed me $10 per unit, including its shipping cost. So that's $500 in inventory landed. And the remaining $470 went straight into the ads budget for the month. My logo, branding, and everything needed visually, well, I couldn't afford with $1,000 hiring a freelancer or working with an agency. So I did them all by myself on Canva. And here's what happened. The store started pulling in about $150 a day. And let me break that down. That's around 3 to 4 orders a day. I was selling a $40 product with $45 spent on ads and $30 in product cost for the 3 sales, and about $12 for shipping and fulfillment. I was left with roughly $63 in profit per day. I reinvested every single dollar back into the business, slowly ordered more stock, reinvested in ad spend, upgraded my website, started creating my own content, got influencers involved, and within 4 months, that same store went from $150 a day to averaging $400 a day with about $150 in daily profit. Well, not bad for a $1,000 business, but I had to keep testing and switching products when a product dies, because in quick flips, products usually die fast. Now, let's compare that to business number 2. And this time, I had $20,000 to work with. The approach was completely different. Professional website and branding. I went for a very average agency and I paid $2,500. Studios, photos, and high-quality video shoots, I actually paid a lot on that. I paid $5,000. Akid, a lot compared to the previous business. Influencers for pre-launch teasing and post-launch announcements, I paid around $3,000. Ads, I started with $200 a day for 30 days before going live to build awareness and hype, which accumulates to $6,000. And about $3,500 in product costs landed. The results? On day 1, we pulled in $1,854 in sales with a ROAS of 6.18x. So, in which around $1,300 were in profits. هلا أكيد, as a start, opening day بيكون في hype, family and friends are ordering. But after the entire hype also continued, we were averaging a ROAS of 4, bringing in around $800 a day with $400 in profit. We hit a break even in about 2.5 months. And after 4 months, we were constantly doing $2,000 days with roughly $900 in daily profit. Same e-commerce model, but the bigger budget allowed us to scale scale faster, build a brand presence even faster from day one, and dominate the market much quicker. So what's the answer? You can start an e-commerce business in 2025 and 2026 with as little as $1,000. But it won't look like a polished brand in the beginning. It'll be very basic, flipping products, running niche stores, and testing trends. Well, if you want the full brand experience from day one, you're realistically looking at a minimum of $5,000 and can go up to 20, 30, 50. I have a friend who started a fashion brand for $100,000. Both paths work. It just depends on your capabilities, your goals, and how fast you want to scale. But my most realistic number for a solid brand, I'd say $5,000 to $7,000 is more than enough to open a legit private label brand, مش a quick flip. And by the way, the most important part that made both case studies really successful was knowing how to choose the right product. Because without that, no matter how much you spend or invest, your business might fail. So I have a surprise for you that once this video hits 1,000 likes, I'll be dropping my full product hunting strategy, which all of my students and myself use, down in the description. I hope you like this one. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any more of those videos. I'll see you on the next one.